If windows are the eyes of the room, curtains are the eyebrows. Just look at her. She's magnificent. Oh, so pretty. So satisfying. Finally have a reason to use this bird. Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be building this fun room using some of my favorite items from the new Growing Together pack. So a lot of people saw this pack and thought, oh, I want to build a nursery with this. I saw this pack and I thought, Victorian traveler's room. So if you enjoy this room and the vibe, stay tuned so you can see how I built it. And let's get right into it. The frame for this room is going to be these awnings from high school years, and I have wanted to do this for a long time with these windows, and I just haven't had the perfect room to do it yet. But this is the one. They were the perfect fit for this room. So as you can see, we've just rotated it 90 degrees, and then we are going to size it down to 0.65% of its size, and then we're going to elevate it. So we're going to go into the medium-sized windows and get this little guy, the thin nose 4, and we're going to size him down like so. Beautiful. All right, now you might notice that it looks a little unfinished on the sides, but that's okay because we're going to hide it with, you guessed it, curtain. If windows are the eyes of the room, curtains are the eyebrows. So we are going to resize this guy to 1.7. And if you're wondering how I know all these exact numbers, I wrote them down. Otherwise this video would take forever, but there we go. Isn't that so pretty? Oh, I love it so much. Okay, now when you size up curtains like this, they get real big. So we're just gonna gravity pull this guy kind of into the wall just a touch, right flush against the wall. Now let's bring these curtains down just a touch so that they're gently skimming the floor. Gorgeous. And let's add a pretty light fixture. Let's fix this. What happened to you? No. Oh, I forgot to mention, let's size down these windows so that they're visible. Gorgeous. All right, first item in the pack that we're going to be reviewing is this beauty. Just look at her. She's magnificent. Oh man, it's pretty. I love that. I'm going to be using this couch all the time. All right, item number 2. Hallelujah. Y'all, when I tell you, I have been waiting for something like this for so long. It's been 84 years. You know, these like, they look like those little apothecary drawers. I've tried making some a couple times with tulle, and you know, they weren't half bad, but they weren't great like these are. This is another new glorious rug from the pack. It's got some really pretty swatches. All right, this is a werewolves pack rug, which is also gorgeous. All right, now let's make this pretty picture wall over here. All right, so to start with, I don't know if you noticed that really cool looking fan from the intro, but we're gonna make that together. And I'm gonna fast forward through a good part of it, but I'll just kind of show you basically how I did it, and then you'll see the finished product. So we're gonna size this down twice, like that, and then we're gonna angle it just a touch like this. All right, now we're gonna clone it, and then we're gonna elevate that clone, yeah, 0.005. Then we're gonna rotate this by 18 degrees, and then we're just gonna reposition it. And see, there's no flickering. Reposition it like so. Do that again, and rotate so that it's flat on the ground. And let's rotate it again so that the these hanging ribbons are not there. All right, and then we're gonna scale this. Let's scale this to 1.5, and then we're gonna lower it down so that it's just peeking out from under the table. Okay, and then we're gonna get this little bookcase, and we are going to size it down twice and place it like so. And another one. And look at that, we have a fan! Isn't she lovely? Rotate this whole puppy. Rotate around center, of course. 90 degrees. Gravity pull her over into her rightful place of glory. Oh, so pretty. So satisfying. Now, next item from the new pack that I am obsessed with are these. And then we'll get one of these. We're looking good, we're looking good. We're feeling good. Scale him down to 0.9. Raise him up a little bit. Nice. Then we're gonna add some swords. Looking good. All right, let's decorate these apothecary drawers. So the next item from the pack that we're gonna be using are these shelves. And then you'll see when we hide the bottom shelves, we can make magic. Isn't that so cool? All right, so we've got my beloved dinosaur head. Size it down 3 times, and we'll raise him up, and he's gonna hide our spikies. This adorable new box from the new pack. I mean, what? I'm almost kind of like confused and surprised we got these objects. Maybe not, I guess, because, you know, it's kind of like generations, right? And so maybe the idea of why they have all these vintage items is that, you know, elders are kind of a big focus in the game. I mean, I'm not complaining, don't get me wrong. I am so grateful we got these new objects because they are really cool. This is another one where if you hide the bottom half, like the tip of an iceberg, we can also create magic. Nice. And see, now we have this really cute little box with a wax seal letter. I wish we had these kind of items by themselves, but there's workarounds to everything, my friends. All right, now one of my other favorite pack items from high school years. Another one where I'm like, how does this make sense in the pack? It really kind of doesn't, but again, not complaining because I adore this gramophone. I think, you know, that's what they're called, right? Can't have a Victorian room without this little spooky stuffed portraiture, right? And this is from base game. I've always wanted a reason to use it and never had one, but it looked kind of to me like this might be his or her, you know, nameplate at their desk at some fancy museum or library, and maybe they've retired and they've kept this nameplate as a keepsake. Next item from the Growing Together pack that I'm obsessed with is this like little industrial looking stool. We don't really have anything like it in the game. We don't have anything like a lot of these objects in the game. There are certain objects in this game that I heavily overuse. You'll see them in like every single one of my builds. This box is one of them. And you can't have a traveler without being able to go take pictures, right? Thank goodness they gave us this old-timey looking camera. And we've got this cute little Omiskin doll. Omiskin? Oh, Omiskan? It's Omiskan, not Omiskan. Okay, so next up we've got my beloved arrow globe thing. Thank goodness we have that in the game, because again, one of my way overused items. Alright, and then we have our courtyard oasis table. We're just going to size this up because I'm going to use it as a plant stand. Alright, then we've got some of these gorgeous courtyard oasis lamps. I am here for these lamps. We're going to change the sizes on these. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Alright, finally have a reason to use this bird. Oh, this is from the Decor to the Max kit. I have wanted to use this bird for a really long time, but it's, I mean, gosh, look at it. I mean, it is a statement piece. You can't just go throwing this into builds willy-nilly, you know what I mean? But I think in this setting that it actually looks really cool. Next favorite item from the pack, I mean, it's majestic. I wish we got these kinds of things separately. But again, you know, we find ways to work around. We make do. So, like I said, I don't like all this modern stuff, but I love these plants. And so we're gonna hide it with some cool vases. All right, so we're gonna scale this vase up to 1.14. Wow, that's specific. I was clearly really agonizing over this one. All right, let's elevate that down a bit. Oh, too far. Too far, you've gone too far. You're a mad woman. So much of using the tool mod is just entering numbers over and over. All right, this little box, so freaking cute. I mean, just for like all these items that I'm using in this room, for these alone, I would have bought this pack. I know I have a problem. Got a problem. And this, you guys, what? Behold, how cute. And look, see, we've hidden everything. Now we just have this beautiful plant collection and we don't have any plasticky modern bits. It is looking pretty good. We're almost done. We're in the home stretch, my friends. All right, next up we have this gorgeous coffee table, but I hate the mirror. So we're gonna hide it with this one, but I don't like that you can see the sides of the table, so we're gonna scale the table down to 0.95, and then we're just gonna raise it up until it's covering that mirror, just like that. My beloved base game trunk, another heavily overused item, and one of my other favorite packs from Werewolves. We're gonna pop it under here, and oh, almost forgot this light. One of the legs is gonna be hidden in the vase, but no one's gonna know. It makes me think of that Instagram audio. Nobody's gonna know. They'll know. How would they know? They're gonna know. All right, another one of my favorite high school years items and another favorite werewolves item. Gosh, this is so pretty. Some of these werewolves items, again, not complaining, but like, how is that werewolves? Oh, I almost forgot the best part, you guys. We're gonna make a ceiling. All right, last up is this ugly white ceiling. And maybe one day before I die, The Sims will give us ceiling decorations or let us paint the ceilings at least or something. But until then, I almost always put something on the ceiling. And I try to use, not try, I always do. I always use objects that are invisible from above because then they don't affect gameplay. So one of my favorites is this dance floor from Get Together. All right, next up, we are going to do the objects from high school years. All right, now we're gonna rotate this, elevate it up so we can see it. And then we're gonna scale it to 1.5. Rotate them 180 degrees, elevate it by 5. So then we're gonna gravity pull it into the room until we get it where we want it. There, that looks good. Nice. You guys want to get a closer look? Of course you do. Okay, well, I didn't gravity pull it far enough in so that we have that white stripe, but that's okay. Isn't that neat? And there you have it, you guys. This gorgeous Victorian traveler's room with items from the new Growing Together pack. If you enjoyed this video or you learned anything, please be sure to boop that like button, leave a comment. It really helps out the channel. Thank you so much for watching, you guys, and until next time, stay magical!